This is Drew with Boomer Music Company, your band and orchestra experts since 1976, and thepodcastingstore.com, the one-stop shop for all things podcasting and remote learning. This is your Weekend Update.
Happy summer and welcome to your Weekend Update. Contrary to what I've been doing recently, I'm recording this inside rather than outside. I had some other recording to do at the store, and I figured I don't spend any time in the drum room, and it's a really great room for recording, so why not? Bunch of things going on this week, as always. First, I had to record a really long video, like almost 2 hours long, to the point that it drained the battery on the phones. And working with a file that size presents a bunch of unique challenges, to the point that when I plugged my iPhone into my PC to transfer the files, it wasn't even recognizing it. So after freaking out a little bit, I searched around and found a great solution to managing large files. The company is called EaseUs, and it's their Mobi mover, and that proved to be the ideal solution for what I was trying to do. It's a free piece of software. They do have some paid options as well, but it was able to handle that really large file size and transfer it over to my computer, where I could then do the editing and whatnot that I needed to do with that. So if you find yourself using really large files, like for example, typically a 5 to 10 minute video is about 1.5 to 2 megs. This one was about 6.5 gig. So large files that the computer just was kind of freaking out and handling. That was a great solution. Check it out. New podcast that we found, and I'm mad at myself for not knowing about it previously, because our good friend Shane Deuel from the Eastman Music Company is the host of it. It's called EdRep Radio, and it's designed for people who on this side of the business are school representatives like I do in Loveland, but it's great information for everybody, educators, just people in general who are looking to expand their knowledge base of school music. And so Shane has some really great guests on that one, including Charlie Mangini, who we know well, of course, from Band Talk with Charlie Mangini and Friends. So if you're looking for yet another podcast and a kind of a peek behind the curtain of what we do, what our goals are on this side of it to help out educational programs, check that one out. You're going to like it. Then I recorded a video showing my podcasting rig. I recorded another episode of Beyond the Stage, and if you haven't seen that yet, please check it out. It's a lot of fun, all about careers in music that don't involve performing. And the rigs are always evolving, but I've come up with one that's very mobile because I don't have a dedicated podcasting studio, but also really effective at isolating sound and making sure that it sounds as good as it's supposed to be. So check out a clip from the behind the scenes video I made on the podcasting rig. PodTrack P4. What I like about the P4 is I can record them together, but then when I get back to the files on my computer, I'm going to edit them in Audacity. They record as separate sound sources, which means I can individually edit each track, which can be super useful. I don't have a dedicated podcasting studio here at the store. I'm just using one of our lesson rooms, and I'm illustrating a point with that. I just have And then finally, as those of you who are good friends of the Boomer Music family know, we lost our good friend Andrea back in November to cancer. And because of COVID and various other things, we were not able to have a gathering to give her a proper send-off. But that happened this past Monday, which coincided with the summer solstice, which anyone who knows Andrea knows how much she loved light and sun and warmth, and it was the perfect day to do that. So I felt kind of moved to write sort of a tribute piece about that, acknowledging Andrea and remembering her and how wonderful she was. The link to that is over on the Medium page at the podcasting store. If you would like to remember her as well, I would say give that a read. So that is our weekend update. Happy summer now that it's officially here, and thank you so much as always for watching, and we'll see you at the store.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.